Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's up, guys? What's up? Wait, I'm really excited today, guys. It's gonna be our first, almost our first match of the season. Yeah.
Finally, the season is undergo.
Yeah, so we're going against Crystal Palace, right? Nice.
Yep. Tight.
Okay, so what do you guys think? What's your guys' prediction for the first 11 tonight?
First 11. First
Yeah.
11 ah. Wait ah. Let me think. Oh my god. What have happened here? Okay, let me think. I think since Pogba is fit, as declared by Ole, I think Pogba will start. But like I said, I have sneaky feeling it's gonna be Pogba and Van der Beek, double pivot with Fernandes as number 10. I think the front three pick themselves up. Rashford, Martial and Greenwood. Only centre back pairing I'm quite interested to see. Maybe still Lindelof and Maguire. I would feel Lindelof and Maguire. Fullbacks no question. But like I said, the most interesting thing, the keeper. Right? I think in his press conference, Ole didn't give any hints at all about the goalkeepers. He just said he really enjoys their training very much because it's very high quality training. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Henderson or De Gea is going to start?
Well, talking about that, Ole's press conference, he said it could be either one. But the thing is, the important thing is there's harmony between the posts. Either De Gea or Henderson are competing healthily for that position, right?
Yep.
So, having said that, for stability, maybe we start with De Gea and Henderson will be slowly going into the team lah.
Yep. That's my concern actually about the goalkeeping situation. I'm afraid the sort of harmony, the competition might be fierce. It might cause disrupt or disrupt the harmony of the squad. Because you can imagine right now, if let's say De Gea starts, right, I still assuming De Gea would start. De Gea would still be number one choice. But let's say he had a mistake, surely the media or the fans will say, "Oh no, start Anderson. You have to start Anderson." Like he make blunder like few times he did last season. Surely that kind of situation will happen. So that sort of put not only for the hair. Then let's say Henderson starts and then he made the same mistake, same blunder. Then people will call start the hair. So it's gonna be very.
Yeah, it's going to be a very hard choice between those two. But coming back to Ole's press conference, it's the important thing is that all those players are happy in playing together as a team. So before you go any further, since Zoro is not around, maybe you can ask the prediction on his team line later on. Zoro, sorry Mo, are you muting your mic right now?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Alright. So let's go to the Zoro is back online. Zoro, are you there?
Where are you missing, Zoro? Come on.
Okay, Zoro, what's your prediction for the first 11 tonight?
Well, I'm quite optimistic, but not to put my hopes to very high. So I'm just gonna go with a slim win, 1-0.
Sorry, not the score. I'm asking you about the team lineup.
First 11 lineup.
More or less, I think the manager, the Ole will not change much. Most likely the same first 11 that we gone through on innings from previous season, with David De Gea still starting in the goal post.
Yeah, so because as we can see during the Euro Nations Cup, De Gea was quite good between the post for Spain.
Yep,
same
agree.
goes for Henderson. Only that during the Aston Villa game, Henderson was playing and it was a fortunate 1-0 win for Aston Villa and 1-0 loss again for us. But okay, let's stop at the keeper, Donny Van de Beek. So everybody has been speculating. Even Ole himself saying he might or might not start. So what do you guys think? Is he going to start or not? Mo already said he's probably going to start, but where is he going to play? That's the next question lah.
For me, I think this time goes, he will come off from the bench, not the first 11. In terms of where he's going to start, because we well known that Pogba will start on midfield. Hence, if he will accommodate in the first 11, it will be on the right side of midfield.
Yeah. So both of you have predicted. Mo have predicted that Van Dijk will start. And you're saying probably he won't start. But as Ole said, we still have 3 other players competing for that position. Other than Bruno and Pogba. So let's say if Van Dijk doesn't start between those 2 players, right? McTominay or Matic, who would you guys prefer?
Maybe I would say, if McTominay was fit, I'm kind of like hoping to see McTominay starts if he's fit, if Van der Vaart doesn't play, that is. Because I think he played quite well in the game against Villa. He showed nice touches and nice control. Quite exciting to see if he does improve from last season. So if Van der Vaart doesn't start, kind of want to see McTominay starts, kind of like facing out Matic slowly.
Interesting point, but I still my gut still say that Matic will start because they need some wisdom, experienced player in the field throughout the game, because we well know that the most senior player in the team right now is Matic. Yeah, Matic, bar the Romero and likes. So I believe Matic will start there, and should the game plan doesn't work, then only either Van der Vaart McTominay to come in.
Alright, so that third midfielder position is going to be a very hard choice between those 4 players actually. But again, it's a good thing that we have so much competition, because it's going to be a long season, a long season. Yeah.
I like that.
And we do need cover for Bruno and Pogba as well. So hopefully if we can see Pogba playing, then it will be the last position that will be fought between the 4 players. But in case Pogba doesn't play, what's your best 3 combination if Pogba is not able to play?
I think if Pogba doesn't play, I think straight swap with Van der Vaart. I would say I would assume that. I think McTominay would be fighting that place with with Matic and Fred. I think Fred can play both the Pogba and Matic position, so Fred might be a bit flexible. So I would say Matic, the cover is McTominay, Pogba the cover is Van der Vaart, or Fred and Fred as well, and then Fernandes the cover might be Van der Vaart as well. So because Van der Vaart is very flexible, he can play across the midfield, right? See, I didn't even mention Pereira and Lingard.
Yeah, I was about to go there.
In that sense, I believe cover atau backup for Fernandes would be Mata itself. Similar gameplay, creative wise, just that Mata is well above past his peak already lah.
Yep. I think Mata will cover for that number 10 role in games that I think less physical, maybe in cup games, right, against lesser team. I think Mata would play in those kind of games, I think. But it's interesting to talk about the Ole press conference yesterday, because I think everyone was waiting for that to see whether he could use the word like, since the mood in social media among our fan base, right, it's very, very angry, very disappointed with our transfer window. So it's kind of interesting to see whether Ole comes out and say, things like, I'm happy with the squad or not. But apparently he didn't. I think he had a good press conference yesterday. It was very subtle. It was very, very cool. But but at the same time, he was quite firm, giving hints, to the board. Like he said, we need to recruit to improve the squad. So I think that's quite a good press conference. He did take a dig at the FA as well with regards to Greenwood. Nice to see. Kind of like shades of Ferguson there.
Yeah. One of the key points inside that press conference, he said that we are rebuilding the team with whatever we have. So actually, is that also, what do you guys think about that statement? Is that another clue saying that there won't be any more signings coming up? or are we expecting maybe 1 or 2 more signings?
Yeah, I think he said
You,
he did say we hope we can get a few more signings over the line. But because he said two things when people ask about signing, first he said we have to improve what we have now. Secondly, we need to recruit, to improve further, right? So I think he's talking sense. I think it makes sense on both. Of course, we have to improve whatever you have, and then at the same time, you have to recruit from outside, to improve further what you have right now. So I think he's talking both. I still think he's. I know, looking at his body language yesterday when people asked about Sancho, immediately he was quite giddy, smiling about it. I'm not sure if he knows something, if that's good news or good hint. Like I said, not gonna put hopes eye out. We have to be cautiously optimistic in every transfer window of this United team, negotiation team. But it's quite interesting, like I said. What do you think, Zoro?
yeah,
Well, he handled it very well because in response to the current fan base throughout social media has been very very angry, very negative, and even there's a fan in United Kingdom himself has rented a flying banner Edwards. that that shows how much the team the fan base is very not
Angry.
or even the executive very well. Yeah, because we always hear say talks here there, but nothing competition.
Talks
But as we
FC.
say, even our up rival, our incoming how can I say, our up rival previously, Leeds United also spent very much. Even they spend for the future for the
That-
teenager.
They spend even more than us at the moment. This transfer window.
Yes,
Even Aston Villa spend more than us.
quality is more than quantity. But today, only one player, and we still not address our key area of to improve, which is on the right wing. If you see our current squad, technically to play on the right wing, even Greenwood is actually a central striker.
Yep.
So if he's gone, we do not have a
He's gone.
for that position. Even James, we tried to play James last season, but he did not play. He did not find he on right wing rather than left wing.
Yeah, I think he's
So-
better suited left wing. That is his actual position, right?
Yeah, he excelled in playing left wing with Wales recently. So we need to find a right wing solution immediately. I would say.
interesting points there. But having said that, it's a bit of like you said, there's been a bit of issues and things that we can see from all this response to the questions and the way that we have to not say this is a bad thing, but we have to take Mendy up from the youth squad, from the squad to the main squad to cover for additional positions and whatnot. So it seems as if we are having a lot of problems in terms of transfers, and Ole is also preparing to use whatever means just to ensure that we have enough backup for our team going forward.
Yeah, but I think for Mengi, I think that it's the promotion is merited. I think he has been really good. I think he is one of the most exciting youngsters that we are waiting to make the step up. So I think regardless whether we get a centre back or not, I think he still would promoted Mengi. That's what I feel lah. Right. So guys, I'm going to start first while we continue talking. I'm going to start with the PES Predictor. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
All right.
So what else? What are the other points? I think the interesting points as well on Greenwood as well, because he said that they request FA not to select Greenwood, right? But FA still looks like he's kind of pissed. And then now there's words that saying Gareth Southgate is not happy with the statement on social media yesterday. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah. If you guys think about it, Southgate and Ole was playing with each other back in the 90s and 20s. So of course, being the same age and being the rivals since then, he's going to take it very personally. Again, it's a very direct statement saying that she's young and she's not supposed to be playing so many games at that young age. So it's good to give him some space to do. Yeah. So Zoro, about Greenwood, he also mentioned saying that Greenwood is being managed in a very careful manner to ensure that he doesn't flop, become the next Lingard maybe. So what do you guys?
Next Lingard, that's harsh, man. That's harsh. Lingard didn't score the amount of goals Greenwood did in his first season, man.
So what do you think? Is always man management for Greenwood is going to help him for Greenwood? Yeah.
At the current player's age, I think that's how a manager should manage. Become like a protector, a saint, or even a father figure to players. We know back in the days, Oli was not prolific in his total form, and so he would have a tip or two for Greenwood to improve even further. In our language itself, Greenwood means kayu hijau, so means need to be nurtured to become a better tree, to become a better player. So in terms of management, I do agree with Ole. But then again, should it become a tussle between the FA and FA? Well, it's interesting to see. And current England squad is basically a revitalized team with so many players in so many positions. So we'll see how it affects Greenwood chances in upcoming games.
I think because they have an agreement with Greenwood's family team as well, to ensure Greenwood was managed properly and not being too much in the limelight after they signed a new contract, right? But the moment he was picked by England, he's the one who's doing the press conference. I think that's a bit ridiculous from Southgate, asking a player so young, first call up, to do the press conference. For me, it's quite foolish. And now he's on the limelight, and then his own action doesn't help as well with the Icelandic chicks, right? But again, that's more reason now you have to put him not under the limelight, so called, in terms of the media. Just if anything, he will be in the limelight is because of his actions or results on the pitch.
Oh yeah, talking about that, there was also a statement by Ole that Lingard might not Lingard, Greenwood might not be able to play. Looking at the condition, he might or might not play. So, what do you guys think? Should he play or should he not play for the first game?
I think he should play. He should play. He's one of our main players. At tender age of 18, he's already one of our main players. Of course, if the guy from Dortmund does happen, right? Of course, he's gonna be a really good backup to either Martial or Sancho himself. But he's still gonna play a vital part, I think, in the season. Danny, I'm struggling, guys. I'm struggling right now.
For me, I can, looking at the current our opponent, Crystal Palace itself. I believe the manager can opt to not play Greenwood, just for the sake to let the situation cool down a bit. And
then who's gonna play? Lingard, Kira's favorite player.
Yeah, I believe so. He might come into contention. Just to get some minutes.
Okay, so while most playing to predict who might win, what's your prediction on most score, Zoro? Is it going to be tight or is it going to be very very big win for us in most game lah?
In most game. I don't think so lah.
What's the scoreline now, Mo?
Right, you can see the scoreline. Oh, still 0-0.
our only hope.
Come on. Still 0-0. Right now.
Okay, so let's say if Link if Lingard doesn't is not the real player, then who can we expect to play? Is it going to be Danny? James maybe?
0-0 half time, guys. 0-0 half time. No shots on target. Man, I suck.
Come on, dude. What level are you playing at? Pro or
Superstar.
beginner? Okay.
Uh-oh. There's some issue with my network. Oh, wait. There's some issue with my network. Okay.
So
No, upcoming transfer rumors on transfer window. Alex Telles. So means it's a done deal, or are we expecting another hijack?
We can expect another hijack if United dilly-dallying again. Like I said, the price is 20, right? But now they are trying to negotiate to 15. What a complete tool. You got 20 million. I think that's fair enough price. Still want to negotiate for a lower price some more. My network is problematic right now.
But then, Alex Telles, is he going to be a squad player or is he going to be fighting for the for startup games?
I will still say Shaw is our first choice left back.
On how Shaw can take care of his legs. He's been injury prone for quite some number of seasons now.
Yeah, that's why we need, as good as he has been for the last season, right? That's why we need a really good cover. And also give us tactical flexibility. You know, let's say you want to play back 5, right? Then Shaw can easily be the left centre back. Like he played few times there last season, right? And he played quite well in that position. So that Telles can be the wing back. So it's quite exciting to see, right?
Yeah, but these emerging rumors saying that PSG is considering a move. So
yeah. Yes. Oh my god. Like I said, my network. There's some issue with my network. Stupid.
Seems like we keep on being hijacked, huh? So
because we take too much time to do our business. Right now, we have people are asking. Porto is asking 20 million, but we are still want to negotiate. You saying 20 million is not a good price for Telles? It is a good price. It is a fair price, I would say. But because we know that Porto was in a really bad financial situation, so we try to take advantage of that, being a bully. But we end up then we're gonna miss out on the player. That's what pisses the fans most. This type of negotiation tactics. If you see Liverpool, after they complete Thiago signing, they announced Thiago yesterday. Then they were links with Jota immediately, and then less than 24 hours they already confirmed Jota. You see how efficient was that? We can only dream of having those kind of, even the Van der Beek deal, I think was because of Van der Sar's involvement. If there's no Van der Sar was not the is not the DOF for Ajax, I think it would take 3 or 4 weeks as well to get Van der Beek.
True that. Agree on that point. So having said that, if we don't get Alex or Sancho, what do you think our position might be for this season?
For now, I think putting aside all those our emotions and our anger because of the bad transfer window that we're having right now, I think we need to look positive that our team. We always say that we have a really good first 11, right? The first 11 is first 11 that can challenge City and Liverpool. We only concerned about the squad depth, so I think we have to look as well. The way we play last season is very good. We are I think it's only second after City. I think we are the first team, right? After Bruno Fernandes come with regards to league position, if we were to take points or stats from after Bruno came in. So I think that shows that this team is good at the moment. It's already good, but of course we need to. But because other teams strengthen, so that's why we need to strengthen as well. So I think we will still do good. But the concern is if we have an injury-free season, I think we can try and break second place I really do. You know, with the squad that we have right now. But that's the issue. But if if we have major injuries, especially in the front line, and we don't have Sancho, then that would be problematic. But because we have Bruno and Pogba, hopefully Pogba can be fit for most of the season now. Not like last season. Like if we have Bruno and Pogba most season, then Van der Beek is in the den as well. So I think we won't have problem, unlocking low blocks that we have last season. So that's why I think we will improve on that 66 points. If we don't have any major injuries, upsets like we have last season. Your guys' thoughts? That's my thoughts.
So that second for Mo and Zoro, what do you think? What's our best position if we don't have any more signings?
I would say if we no further reinforcement coming in, a repeat of the third position would be considered a success lah. Though it's very, very, very minor success considering the club stature. I believe we should push on. Though the league position will be one in the question in the objective, but if we can push on in other competitions such as the cups, FA Cups, even the Champions League, I think we can have a decent run because last season we have three semi-finals. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we
yeah, 3 semi-final.
So it's quite sad. So the team itself needs silverware this season, any silverware, because the cup we won was Europa League 2017. It's quite some time ago.
So third is your best prediction going forward if we don't have any more signings. So do we foresee any more promotion from our youth squad or under 23 if we do not have any more signings? What do you think more? Anyone nobody other than Mengi to be promoted?
Maybe Elanga, I think. Perhaps Elanga, but I don't think we're gonna promote full time anyone else. Just that maybe they're gonna, maybe start or play be on the bench in certain games, like cup games. Definitely the Carabao Cup. But I don't think not full time promoted like what we did with Mengi. I don't see anyone else to be promoted yet lah at this point.
Because we know that Garner has been sent out for
loan.
For loan. Yeah, so probably he's going to be, if he works and if he can improve, he could be our second choice striker going because as we now know, we are only left with Marcel and correct me if I'm wrong, but have we extended the loan of
Igalo? Yeah, Igalo will be with us until January.
Yeah. But then even then we can see that Igalo is not really that a specific player that we need in case Marcel is expired.
Okay, so, we're gonna draw 0-0 with Crystal Palace.
Come on, dude.
You know what? Next time when I'm playing, I'm not gonna do any talking. You guys get distracted.
Fair assessment looking into the past two games that Crystal Palace has played, one won and second one lost in the Carabao Cup. So gonna be tough, but for the sake of my FPL team, I do hope the Manchester United will win the game.
I do think we win.
Talking about Crystal Palace, there's also been news from Roch Hodgson. So Muhammad Salko will be coming. Might be available. Other than that, the others are still. So what do you guys think? Are we going to have a tough game against Palace tonight?
No, I think if all our main players are fit and they are match sharpness, I think one of the concerns is that Palace has started the season while ours this is our first game, so sharpness might be an issue, but I think we will eventually get the win. I think because our quality will finally show, especially now we have Pogba fit, Bruno is in there as well. But maybe it won't be as we will start a bit slow, I guess. But eventually I think we get there like Zoro said, maybe a slim win Maybe 1-0 or 2-0 lah. It won't be a big win.
Okay, so that's your prediction. What about your prediction, Mo? Sorry, Zoro.
I would say same as Mo. Because I'm currently looking into Palace squad, and then the two games have been played by two different squad. I believe Palace itself is finding its consistency in the league. So we can expect perhaps some, I don't know, should Zaha being on form suddenly, he might pose a threat to our team. But I'll still go with a slim win, 1-0.
Yeah, but if you look at our statistics last season, when we had Bruno in the first few games, we were the team that attack very tightly, very consistently for the first 20 minutes and try to get the goals in early, so that after that we can just weather the storm and hopefully get out with the win. So what do you guys think? With Van der Beek on the team and Bruno and potentially Pogba, are we going to still maintain that mentality, or are we going to go for a more attacking play?
I think, of course, we go for more attacking right now. I think we showed that last season. No, if only against bigger teams, we are playing counter attack. So it's interesting to see if we do get that Dortmund guy over the line. Since you see how we approach bigger games, I still think we can still play counter. I don't have any problem playing counter attack as long as that, because that counter attack can exploit the weaknesses of the opponents. But of course, we expect more expensive game lah, especially if we do get all of the targets, especially Sancho.
Oh, yeah, talking about that. So Sancho, if we do get Sancho and if he does play, so you guys think will Mason be able to act as a cover for Martial as well?
Yep. That's what I'm thinking of. I think definitely Mason will be a cover for either Martial or Sancho, because the front four now, the four of them, if Sancho comes, they can play across the forward line, right? So I think it's going to be very flexible and very easy for Solskjaer to tweak, or because of injury or whatnot, or rotation.
Any potential changes to our defensive play? Are we going to play a higher line, or probably play a deeper line as what we did last season? What do you guys think?
Zoro, hello.
Zoro, you're mute.
I think you mute.
The gameplay or even the defensive line would not pose much more difference. Will be similar to what we have last season.
Alright. Okay, one last thing before we go.
Yep.
Before we go to the next point. I forgot another point that Oli was making during his press conference about Maguire, about captain's mindset after the incident free. So what do you guys think? Is he really going to be able to focus on the game, or is the thing going to still haunt him?
I think he will be focused. I think that's one thing that will take him off his mind from that incident in Mykonos. So I think he will be fully focused. I think he's raring to go. I think because of the incident, in terms of proving everyone wrong as well, or because of what happened. So I think he will fully focus on his football.
Zoro?
It is expected of a player of such stature. So yeah, I think he will come back stronger, and even in this situation also we can see that even the club is supporting him. So I believe he's get the best support he can get, and will come back stronger.
Okay.
Yeah. So final prediction for the final prediction against Palace tonight.
Final thoughts.
What's the score and who's and who's going to score?
2-0. Martial and Fernandes.
Martial and Fernandes. Zoro?
1-0. It's gonna be a late goal from Greenwood.
How about you, Kira? Your old prediction?
okay. Again, we shall look actually who's going to play on the right side tonight. And I have a very hard opinion that most probably Lingard or Mata is going to play on the right, because we may want to give Greenwood some space to breathe and to potentially score in the goal from that side. Uh, uh, if Lingard is going to play, then Lingard is probably going to score. At a very tight game, 2-1 probably.
Okay, man.
And it's yeah.
Final prediction on the PES Predictor. 0-0.
Come on. That's too,
Now I'm gonna improve my skills, so next time when I start playing, you guys have to talk more yourself, because I'm not gonna be involved in the conversation. I'm gonna totally focus on the game.
Alright. Okay. So before that, let's ask between ourselves. Are we going to go and to have a watch along for tonight?
Oh, definitely. Oh, good promotion there. Huh? Good promotion asking, as if he doesn't know. Of course, gonna watch along live. It's gonna be multilingual, Malay and English. Don't worry. So for viewers, please join us on that watch along. We will give the details out later in Facebook and of course YouTube.
Alright. Anything else you want to say, Zoro?
Done for me.
Alright. More? Anything else?
That's all. See you guys on the watch along.
Alright. See you.
Bye.
Alright.
Bye. What's up?
Like and subscribe. Bye bye.
Bye and subscribe.